Imagine you're sitting cross-legged on a tatami mat in a quiet room, surrounded by the gentle rustling of bamboo leaves and the distant sound of a trickling stream. The air is filled with a serene calmness, and you find yourself in the company of a wise old monk known for his profound insights into the mysteries of life. As you sip on a cup of green tea, you ask him about the essence of Zen philosophy, particularly the saying that captures the essence of the journey before enlightenment. The old monk, with a twinkle in his eye, sets down his own tea and begins to share his wisdom with you in a conversational tone, painting a verbal picture of the profound wisdom encapsulated in the saying, "Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water." He leans forward, the wrinkles on his face deepening with the weight of experience, and begins, "Ah, my friend, the path to enlightenment is a journey that often starts with the simplest of tasks, chopping wood and carrying water. These mundane acts, seemingly ordinary, hold the key to understanding the essence of life and the nature of our existence." He pauses for a moment, taking a slow sip of his tea before continuing. "You see, before one attains enlightenment, life is much like chopping wood and carrying water. These tasks are necessities, mundane chores that demand our attention and effort. Chopping wood to fuel the fire that warms us, and carrying water to quench our thirst. The cycle is repetitive, almost monotonous, and it mirrors the routines of our daily lives." As you nod in understanding, the old monk's eyes twinkle with a spark of recognition. "But," he continues, "there's a profound lesson hidden in these seemingly ordinary activities. It's not just about the physical act itself, but the mindset with which you approach these tasks. Before enlightenment," he says with a knowing smile, "chopping wood and carrying water are simply chores. They're tasks that need to be done, often without much thought or appreciation. The mind is preoccupied with the next thing on the to-do list, the next goal to achieve. There's a sense of drudgery, a lack of mindfulness in these actions." He leans back, taking a moment to let his words sink in. However, as one begins to walk the path of self-discovery, a subtle shift occurs. The mundane becomes sacred, and every action, no matter how simple, is infused with mindfulness. Chopping wood becomes a meditation, a rhythmic dance with the axe. Each strike is not just a means to an end but a connection to the present moment. The old monk's gaze becomes distant, as if he's reliving those moments of enlightenment in his own past. Carrying water, he continues, transforms into a communion with nature. The weight of the bucket is not a burden but a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. The sound of water splashing brings joy, and the act itself becomes a celebration of life's essential elements. He chuckles softly, bringing his attention back to you. "You see, the saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water encapsulates the transformative power of mindfulness. It's a call to appreciate the ordinary, to find the extraordinary in the everyday. Before the light of understanding dawns, these simple tasks are opportunities for growth, for awakening." The old monk leans forward again, a playful glint in his eyes. Enlightenment is not a grand destination reached after a long and arduous journey. It's a shift in perspective, a realization that the sacred is woven into the fabric of the mundane. After enlightenment, you still chop wood and carry water, but the experience is profoundly different. Now, every action is an expression of your awakened self. As you sit there, absorbing the monk's words, a sense of peace settles over you. The saying, once a cryptic puzzle, now unravels its layers of meaning. Before enlightenment, life may be a series of repetitive tasks, but with awareness and mindfulness, these tasks become a gateway to a deeper understanding of existence. The old monk rises, signaling the end of your conversation. "Remember, my friend," he says with a warm smile, "the journey to enlightenment is not about escaping the ordinary but finding the extraordinary within it. Chop wood, carry water, and embrace each moment with a heart full of mindfulness. That, my dear friend, is the essence of the path before enlightenment."